Hi, I'm Luann Hammond, drivingthenation.com. I am here with Jeff Chung, the Intelligent Car Experience Manager. And you are with BYTON, a brand new car at Pebble Beach. Now, Jeff, the last time that there was a brand new car manufacturer at Pebble Beach was probably a good 10 years ago, and their name was Tesla. And it was the first time that they had showed the Roadster. Went 0 to 60 in 4.6 seconds. It was a great ride. I drove it myself. This is an electric vehicle.
It is.
And you are now at the first time at Pebble Beach. You think that this is the next Tesla?
Well, we don't actually like to be compared to Tesla because what we are doing is something different. It's not about performance. We are an electric vehicle and it'll perform well, but we're more about the user experience. And that's why you see this elegant
Yes.
and quite large coast-to-coast shared experience display.
Okay, I do have to say though, Intelligent Car Experience, that's ICE, which is usually an internal combustion engine. So the parody is not lost on me.
Yeah.
So the only thing that is ICE in here is the car experience.
Yes.
And this is the largest monitor I think I have seen yet.
Yes.
So tell me everything that goes on in this, because if I'm looking at this correctly, this is an electric car, but at some point you're thinking autonomous as well.
Absolutely. And so our plan is to have autonomous driving, level 3, level 4. So we are designing for both driver-centric world and a world of autonomous driving. And so if you look at the display, the right third is your typical instrument cluster. Has your speed, your gear, your efficiency modes and your charge amount. And all the typical telltales will be here.
Okay.
It's not all shown at the concept car, but that's what we're working on today.
Right, so on the left side, right in front of in the cockpit area.
In the cockpit. So it's typical like every other car manufacturer. What is unique to us is as part of, this is one display. It's not 2 or 3 pieced together. The right 2/3 is our infotainment system.
I want to go back to that statement that you just made, because that actually is accurate. We have them broken up so we don't really see that there really could be one whole monitor instead of broken up dash, broken up infotainment, and then whatever we have over here. It's a good point. I'm sorry, please go ahead.
Okay.
And you are a Chinese-based company.
We are a Chinese-based company.
And
absolutely.
it will start next year in China, but it goes to 2020
in the U.S.
In the U.S.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the main menu. We have My Communication, Entertainment, Activities, and Health. Communication is for obviously phone calls. We'll have also the ability to do teleconferencing, video conferencing. We have cameras up here. So you'll have access to your contact list, and again, in the world of autonomous driving, or if you're parked, you can actually do a teleconference. We also have entertainment. You'll have access to streaming music, also streaming video. If you're in autonomous mode, you can watch a video. Also, if you're parked, you can watch the video. And one would ask, well, if I'm parked, I might want to get out of the car. Why would I want to watch a video? Well, we have the ability to do a fast charge. So you can actually charge up to about 80% of your battery within 30 minutes.
Yeah. So the only other group that I have seen that has something like this is Harman, but they use and they're looking at autonomous as well. They actually use the windows and
as
stuff as
a HUD. Yeah.
Yes. So are you looking at doing something like that as well?
No, we've decided to not use a HUD, which is a projection on the windshield. Instead,
heads-up display.
Heads-up display.
Yeah.
Instead, if you look at our SCD, it's offset back towards the front of the car.
Yes.
But if you look at your normal sitting position, the display actually doesn't block your view. So if you actually remove the display, you wouldn't get any more field of view. And so what's nice about this is that you're looking ahead. You won't get distracted by something actually blocking your view, but it's right along the bottom of your eye line. You have all this car information, all car critical. And what is different about us and a lot of other EVs with a lot of technologies, they have a big display in the middle, and it's it goes very far down. The worst thing you can do when you're driving is to have to look down and to the right and make a selection. And if you notice, all of the car control is either here
range.
or in the eye level.
Yes,
and
exactly.
so there's 3 main input methods. Everything will be accessible via touch. There's a 8-inch driver tablet right in front of me. So if I wanted to type in an address, maybe I'm doing navigation, I could type it in here.
Right.
maybe I needed to send a quick text while I'm parked, I can do it right here. I can do all the car controls here. For the passenger, right there is a, you can bring your own cell phone. We have a docking mechanism there.
Oh, really?
It's right by
I
the
see.
door.
Oh, yes, I see it. Okay, it's by the door.
Yeah.
Inside the door. Wonderful.
We'll also have voice control. So you can, while driving, you can actually, use your voice to control certain aspects. Maybe it's turning on, changing the station. Maybe it's, changing your climate. You'll have the ability to use your voice. And then finally, the third input method, which is unique to us, is hand gestures.
Right.
And so you'll actually have the ability to make selections on the SCD screen by your hand gestures.
Where are the airbags?
Where are
Jeff?
the airbags? And for
Yes.
safety, that doesn't look safe. On the bottom strip here, and for production car, it'll be a little bit wider, we have embedded the airbag. And the airbag will deploy out. For the front seat passenger, the airbag is set on the IP.
Got it.
And so in both scenarios, if there was a collision, the airbag would always be between you and I and the displays and the windshield and the dash. So safety is a big deal for us. And we will test and make sure we pass all global regulations.
We were talking earlier, and this is still a privately held company.
It is, yes.
I can't think but the people that invested in Tesla at the very beginning are actually now looking at you and saying, I want to invest in this.
Yeah.
When will you go public?
It all depends. We haven't set a date yet, but our focus right now is to get to production. And end of 2019 is our SOP start of production for China,
Yes.
and then 2020 is for the U.S. and Europe. And I'll let someone else speak to it, but we obviously have IPO aspirations, somewhere in between that time frame.
You're owned completely right now as a Chinese company.
Yes, we are. With third-party investors.
Okay, so we will look forward to seeing what comes out of this. Jeff, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Very nice to meet you.